Hi, and welcome to the Shape Your Future Healthy Kitchen, sponsored by TSET. I am here with Chef Val from OUT School of Community Medicine. Always good to have you here. And Dylan is joining us from TSET, so thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So we are into the heart of fall, and I don't know, there's just something about vegetables and soup and all those good things. So what are we doing today?
Okay, so we're gonna make some roasted root vegetables. We've already made the roasted root vegetables.
Okay.
And we're gonna top that with a green sauce. I'm just calling it a fresh herb green sauce. And it's something that's it can go on chicken and shrimp and whatever proteins you might wanna be having, and mushrooms and vegetables. Just don't get too bogged down in what it goes with. It goes with everything.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
Perfect.
just gonna start with some shallot. It's like little onions, and you could just use some white onion if you didn't have that.
Okay.
Some garlic, some green onion, and then a lot of herbs. It's a whole bunch of cilantro and a whole bunch of flat parsley. It doesn't have to be the flat parsley, but I do like it because the curly parsley sometimes can get grit stuck in it, so it's not as easy to clean.
And
Okay.
the stems are totally fine. I didn't know that.
The
I
stems
was
are
gonna
totally
say,
fine.
you just put all of it in there.
I love that.
Yes. And so we're using a food processor, but if you had a high-powered blender, that would actually work great too. A little salt, a little pepper.
Okay. Which is good. That was my other question. If you didn't have this, what's your substitute? So a blender just has to have the higher power, obviously.
Yeah, so if you really didn't have a machine to use, you could chop up all these herbs and whisk it together in a bowl and still gonna make a delicious sauce. In fact, that's probably closer to what a chimichurri is anyway.
Oh,
is
okay.
Yeah, the herbs are suspended in the oil and vinegar.
Okay.
Speaking of oil and vinegar, we're gonna do some red wine vinegar and some olive oil, and I'll just get this going.
Perfect. While you're doing that, then tell us a little bit about TSET for people maybe unfamiliar.
So TSET is the Tobacco Settlement Endowment Trust, and one of our goals is to make Oklahoma healthier, whether that be helping people with quitting tobacco or eating more fruits and vegetables like we do with Shape Your Future.
Okay. So it's just easier tips, very like doable for people in
Exactly.
your everyday life, so to speak, when we get busy, but just finding those healthier choices, healthier benefits.
Exactly.
Okay. So clearly we are to the point of processing.
It was already on, so yes, it was auto for me.
No, you're good.
Okay, so really you're just gonna push this down and keep pulsing and blending until you have a nice, smooth green sauce, just like we have on our finished product over here.
Delicious.
Oh, I know. This is our favorite part, right? So there we go. I'll give you that.
So it has a very strong oniony, garlicky flavor,
Okay.
a little bit pungent, but super delicious, very clean. It's got some acidity from the vinegar.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah, it is very
Flavorful.
good.
And this is good for what holiday is probably coming up, not too far away.
Yeah, we're about a little over a month from Thanksgiving, so keep this in your back pocket. It's good to substitute maybe that mashed potato for something like this.
Right.
And honestly, I'll be totally honest, much more flavorful.
Yeah, it
Way
totally
more
is.
flavorful.
Right.
So thank you very much. If you want to learn more about this recipe or any of the other recipes, head to kjrh.com.